snap. I didn't even know I was live already. This thing usually takes a while to go live. Sorry. I'll stuff in my mouth. I hope everybody could hear me. I'll give a few minutes because I got some ish to share. So I give y'all some time to find me. And I need to put on my protective gear and say a little bit of words before I get started. This is an impromptu, me just jumping on. Nothing serious. So my door's not even locked. Like if my daughter or anybody wanted to walk in the room, they could just walk in right now. I really just was this person put this idea out there to me, and then spirit kind of pushed me like, yeah, you should. So the idea was I'm helping promote well, pretty much I am promoting the trip to Guinea with Yusuf Kumbasa. And one of the people who are interested in going also is a friend of mine. I don't know if she's going to pop on today. She said she might not catch me during this live. But one of the people that's a friend of mine that wants to go on a trip said, I'm a little worried with everything that's happening in the world right now about international travel. And she was like, you read. Why don't you do a reading to see what the energy is going to be like? You think it's going to be safe to travel? Do you think this and that? So off jump, I told her, well, I wouldn't be promoting it and thinking about going if it wasn't safe. My ancestors would have already told me, like, no, girl, sit yourself down somewhere you can't go. Excuse me. Let me light my sage. And, but I told her, I said, you know what? I know how we are as human beings, and it's very hard for us to trust and believe things that we can't see or that, there's no proof or evidence of. So I said, you know what, you're right. Maybe if I feel moved to, I'll hop on really quick and see what spirit has to say, source energy, ancestors, whoever wants to come through and give me an idea of, the energy during this whole pandemic going into 2022. So hold on. Before I could get started, for those who are friends of my page but don't really know me, my name is Amina Hextall. I am a master intuit, a medium, meditative dancer, and all that stuff. Okay? I mean, I do a lot of things. Pretty much master the performing arts and creative arts. All right, let me send y'all some energy out there too, because everybody could use a little cleansing energy. Okay. So let's jump right into it. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be sipping from my wine glass because it makes me feel real bougie and stuff, but it's pink lemonade Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking alcohol, all right? If I was, I'd tell you. So anyway, first things first, before I even get into picking any cards up and trying to tell you like everything, and don't mind me, I'm gonna be snacking a little bit because and it's something that's not healthy. It's oodles and noodles. I needed something real quick, and this was sitting there. All right, that's so ghetto. Anyway, off jump, source was like fear. Okay, so what I'm getting is we have to try to really, not even try, we need to get grounded, clear our root chakra, our base chakra, and step out of fear. This pandemic is going to have a hold on us for a while, and the things that I don't want to say too much to incriminate myself. I don't know what people or government officials or anybody that's watching, but what Spirit is saying, the overall plan is to inject fear in society. Where there's fear, it's easy to control. You know what I mean? So if like, say for example, you got two kids, right? One of them, he loves to go outside. He's not afraid of the dangers. He could care less. He doesn't feel like anything could touch him. Then you got another kid. He would like to go outside, but he's afraid. He's scared because he's heard stories about the dangers and the things that could happen to him out there. Who you think you're going to be able to keep from going outside? when you decide the doors are closed, I don't want you to go out. It really is dangerous out there, and I think you should stay home. You're gonna struggle with the kid who's not afraid because they're trusting in a higher power. They're not really listening to what you're saying. They're listening to their higher self and what they want to do or whatever they're being guided by. And the kid who's afraid is going to listen to you because they're already worried about the things and the conditions that they've been hearing about if they step outside their door. So it's going to be real easy for you to say, look, you can't go outside now at all, with or without me. And that kid that's already scared is going to be like, okay, I'm not. Just like if you tell that kid, in order to go outside now, if you want to feel safe, you know, you got to take these pills. And that kid who's already afraid is going to take whatever you give them so that they could go outside again because they're so afraid. But the kid who's not afraid is going to be like, I don't need your pills. You know, I've been going outside and do what I want to do. Now, what Spirit is saying is to each their own. You could be the one walking in fear, and that might still be good for you, you know. Or you could be the kid that's not afraid, and that's the path for you too. There's no good, there's no bad, there's no right, there's no wrong. But overall, what Spirit wants you to know is that the agenda is fear. Okay? That's what the vaccine is using. Okay? And I'm not saying anybody don't get it, go get it, you know, all of that stuff. I'm not telling anybody what to do. All I'm saying is the energy that they want on the planet right now is one of fear. Because if everyone is afraid, we will do whatever they say. We will be easier to control because, you know, we're scared. So now we're looking for answers. And where do people turn to? You know, they turn to their government. They turn to their spiritual hierarchies and things like that. Their religious leaders and stuff like that, you know. Very few people turn to source, you know, very few people. Because if you did, you'd be the kid that didn't have no fear. But most people look externally for some kind of reassurance that everything's going to be okay and I don't have to be afraid. So pretty much that's the general message I'm getting. Now, 1 second, because I got to be ghetto again. Sorry, my soup is getting cold. All right, look, this is a freebie. Y'all know when I do freebies, y'all know how it is. All right, sometimes kids pop in, sometimes you hear yelling through my door, whatever. Especially a pop-up freebie. This isn't like one of my free workshops. This is just me being guided to, you know, speak. So even outside of the pandemic, I just want to reiterate, try to release fear in everything that you're doing. People that you gotta let go of, people that you need to connect with, calls you need to make, emails you need to send, texts you need to send. Matter of fact, screw texts, calls you need to make. Step outside of fear. All right. The planet is like in a half state of fear, and we got some more stuff coming. And by the way, I also want to send out my love and light and blessings to everyone in Louisiana, you know, who have been really, really, really affected by Hurricane Ida. Yeah, my prayers are with you. And that's another thing Source is saying that's coming. Okay, so hold on. First off, I'm not an astrologer, though I have been getting pushed to look more into that. I've had astrology books since I was a kid, but it was just something that, it was just too much for me. I look at all the constellations and all the things, and I'm like, I ain't got time for that right now. I'm a dancer. You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing. I don't got time to learn all that. I'm trying to learn these rhythms for this African dance. I ain't trying to learn that. But now I've been digging up and dusting off my old books. And I've also been reaching out to certain people that I respect as astrologers to get their opinions on things. And what I've been told is that as far as this pandemic is concerned, if you're going to travel, if you want to leave the country, do it before April 2022, okay? Now, she explained it to me. She broke it down, different planets. The same thing is going to be, the same planetary lineup keeps happening as when there were past plagues. Like the H1N1, I think that it was called. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But she's saying something with Saturn, and it's going to be in the same alignment for very, very bad plagues to take place. Okay, like the breakdown of I don't want to say immunizations, but of the breakdown of what is human norm or whatever is going to happen again. So pretty much Spirit is saying to me now, I would try to travel before February, because anytime after that, you're going to run the risk of the delay, where now they're waiting to see how things are and if they could let you back in or back home or out, the country. And I'm doing this reading based on the United States of America. If you don't live in the USA, I'm not really looking into whether or not you'll be able to fly out or not. Girl, you're going to have to sit because I don't want to hear your slippers. Well, if you're going to walk around with your slippers on, then you need to go or sit down. Okay. Good. Option 2. So anyway, so pretty much, yeah, by February, you should be either back in the States, or if you plan on not coming back for at least the rest of the year, then you can make your way out, all right? Or you found someplace you could go. But yeah, by February 2022, I'm seeing travel starting to get shut down again. And it'll be hard if you live in America to get back out. To get out, period. And if you are outside of America and you live in America, it'll be difficult for you to get back in. And if you do get back in, then they're going to quarantine you and stuff like that for a while. So what Spirit is showing me is if you're going to travel now. Be very, very safe and careful. Take all of the precautions. Unless they mandate vaccines, you don't have to get that vaccine. But if you're going to Guinea or anywhere in West Africa, you do have to have the yellow fever shot. So you have to get some kind of immunization. That's by law. So don't be surprised if they turn around and say that the COVID vaccine is going to be by law to go in and out of these countries. For me, at that point, I'll probably have to get it, because y'all not going to keep me from going back to Africa. Okay. So I would probably have to get it if they mandate it for travel there. But as of right now, it's not necessary. You just have to have proof that you don't have it. Okay. It's probably a lot easier to get in and out if you already have your vaccination, but I'm not doing that. You do you, everybody do what's good for them. And in regards to traveling to Guinea, if you've been considering it, my brother, big bro, Ismail Bangora is there now. He's had his whole family there. He assured me it is not that serious there. COVID doesn't thrive in heat, so like that. So if you are if you're trying to travel to West Africa and that was your worry, just know that it's probably a lot safer there than it is here. Okay. And they're being very precautious. Like, you have to have proof that you don't have it, that within a certain amount of days before you can get in. So it's not like they're just letting people fly in and out. So, okay. When can you expect this to die down? From what I'm getting, it's going to be an ongoing thing for quite some time. It might become the regular. You know how you see the things every year saying, get your flu shot, get your flu shot. Spirit is telling me it's going to be the same thing with this COVID. That every year around winter, it's going to be get your flu shot, get your COVID shot. And going in and out of quarantine is going to become a regular thing. Like, oh, quarantine time again. Okay, things have lightened up. You could come out again. Boy, sadly, I could see that all the way into 2024. Yeah. And then even when the quarantining slows down, the shots are going to be a regular thing. The pushing of the vaccinations. You see, they're already trying to mandate it. Said you can't even enter certain places without having this. So just expect it to get worse in the States, in America, that they're going to start to really push it. I mean, you know that this government wants to be the world power anyway. So the goal is to instill fear in everyone, so everyone will do what they want. And, then they have their world power, whatever they're trying to do. I'm not even going into all of that other stuff, political, Satanist stuff, and Illuminati and all that crap. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting... And it's sad, my friend that did the astrology, she told me the exact date where it's going to be bad. It's my birthday. So I guess I'm not going nowhere again. April 12, 2022, she said the way the planets are aligned, that it's going to take a really bad turn. This whole COVID stuff. And so that's why I'm warning on my people. I thought that by spring, we'd be able to that everything would be kind of going back to normal. But what Spirit is saying is no. Do your traveling now. If you got a loved one you want to see, or a loved one that wants to see you, tell them come now, or go see them now. Or at least before, if they live domestically, like if they live in the States, before April. If they live internationally and they have to come into the States to see you, then they need to do it before February, okay? Because they're going to struggle to get in and out if they don't do it before then. And that's just what I'm feeling. That's the messages I'm getting with that. Yeah, I see though winter in the States is going to be crazy. People are going to be trying to travel because of the holidays. That's what's going to cause the spike. And it's going to lie dormant for a while. And then in February, they're going to start to let us know, like, all that holiday traveling, now it looks like the numbers are going up again. And then you have March, and then by April, international travel will be muertos. That's what I feel, okay? So just write it down. Keep that in mind. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm just giving you the messages as they come to me. So I want to see what else Spirit wants to say about all of this. Right now, I don't see it coming to a complete end. I see environmental issues rising where some of us healers are going to be healing more than just people. We're going to have to be healing this planet, which I've already been doing earth healing work, but it's going to get deep where we have to go outdoors with a bunch of us together. Oh gosh, wow, a bunch of Clarks jumped out. A bunch of us together going to have to go out and really do the work to like give Mama Earth some love, because yeah, while we're so focused on this COVID thing, we're not paying attention to the environment. We're completely forgetting about the fact that it's getting warmer every year, that the ice caps are melting, that the water level is rising. So we have a whole lot of things that are coming up, like starting to close in on us. And don't let the vaccine distract you where you're living in a state of fear. Let the environment put you in a state of fear. I wish people would get that scared back years ago when they said the ozone layer is deteriorating. As a kid, I was scared to death, but everybody else was living like regular. And I'm like, oh, because it's the planet, you don't really care. You're not that scared until she ups and throws a tsunami at you, or she knocks up your cement grounds and shakes the earth. Now everybody's running scared, and I don't want to wait for it to get to that point. So we need to start giving Mama Earth some love. You know what I'm saying? Just some healing energy. Okay, because I see environmental issues arising. That's also gonna cause not being able to leave the country, not being able to get in. All right, and that could occur not just in the States. I'm feeling an international thing, like maybe. And oh my God, and I didn't want to see that, but I kept hearing volcano. I don't know if there's gonna be a volcanic eruption or some volcano that's been lying dormant for a long time is gonna decide to start smoking. I just see something with the air. And yeah. It can be better or worse depending on us. We don't realize that our energy also causes a vibration on the planet. So it's not just what we're doing to the planet, but it's also how we're feeling in connection to the planet. If the whole planet is walking around in fear, if everybody on this planet is walking around in a fear energy, then how you think the planet's going to feel? Shaken. If we're all walking around angry and mad, why do I got to wear a mask? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to that? Then the earth is going to erupt in that same rage. If we're all walking around and we're just like, you know, trying to suppress feelings and not speaking out that we don't want to wear this and we don't want to have no shots and we don't want to do this, then that's when you get the earthquake and things like that. And, you know, so, or tsunamis to just clean everything out. So we have to start to realize that we as people, as human beings, are connected to this planet energetically and physically. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We go back to dust. We return to dust, just like the dirt and the dust of this planet, all right, and of the stars, you know. So anyway, that was just a little something there. All right, so very quick, Spirit threw out a couple of cards. It's a lot. I don't know if these are special messages for people, so I'm going to look at them and I'm going to see what Spirit says to me, because really I wasn't coming on to give readings. I was coming on just to give you an idea of when you could expect things to calm down, all right, with the pandemic. And right now they're saying 2024. But there's going to be gaps where you can, like, okay, everything is calmed down, you can travel, and there's going to be, get back, because it's starting to happen again. Okay, we're gonna be on that roller coaster ride for a little while, so just get used to it and just try to release the fear, let go and let God. Just trust Source, trust Allah, trust Jah. That's all you can do. Trust the ancestors. They've been through much worse times than we have. So, all right. So first thing I'm getting. Well, I don't need to show you these cards because I'm not doing a personal reading. I'm just going to look at the cards and I'll tell you the messages. So first thing I'm getting from them is that this is like a rite of passage for us. Some people are going to come out matured, wiser. Some people are going to stay in the same spot they were already in. But they're saying those who have gone through this initiation, who have learned a lot about connecting to the planet, connecting to source energy, it's time to start teaching what you know. So you're going to start to feel called to teach people about either your spirituality, how to connect to the ancestors, how to heal the planet, how to plug in, things like that. And if you're not doing it, then you need to start if you have that knowledge. They're also saying there's a lot of twin flame energy going on right now where I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. That's a divine feminine, divine male, masculine. And these two counterparts are, and it could be two women and two men. It depends on the energy you carry, or male and female, you know. But these two entities are meant and are covered and protected by the divine, God, to come together and do work on the planet to benefit humanity or the whole universe. Very deep connections. And the time is now, I'm getting, that for a lot of them to come together. A lot of them are meant to come together in this lifetime to do the work. Some are not going to. I'm going to warn you now. Spirit is saying those that miss the opportunity to unify with their counterpart, their twin. And you'll know if you're a divine femme or a divine masculine, because you'll have some counterpart or other half of you that you just can't get out your mind, or you always feel like you're connected to, or they're very familiar. You feel like you know them. You feel like they're home. Other way, I mean, and if you don't have that, don't worry about it. You know, then this message isn't for you. But yeah, the rhythm Makaro came up and it's talking about marriages and these entities coming together to do the work that they're meant to do on the planet. That's going to be taking place during this whole pandemic. They're going to have to find ways to maneuver around the traveling restrictions and all sorts of stuff. So I'm praying for all of us, because I'm a divine feminine. So I'm praying that we all are able to still do our work. Spirit is like, what are you talking about? You're going to do your work. You got God on your side. See ya. Don't worry about it. But yeah, just know that if you're feeling a tug to connect to someone, it could be that twin flame energy. And if you miss your mark this lifetime, whoever is the cause, Spirit is saying, is going to be the one that's going to find that they will not find a replacement for the rest of their lives. The rest of their life, I'm sorry. And they might get another chance, another lifetime. But in this lifetime, if they miss their mark, I'm going to show you the card. If they miss their mark, and Spirit is saying they're going to put your divine right in your face. Your divine counterpart is going to be in your face. You're going to see them. You might know them already, or it could be someone you're going to meet somewhere doing something. But you're going to know them. You'll know who it is. And because it's just going to be so familiar. But if if the door is open and there's an opportunity for you both to unite, and one of you doesn't take it, or whatever the case may be, whoever is the person that messes it up, if it's both of you even, Spirit is saying you're gonna have a tough time in the area of love. All right, maybe everywhere else you might be okay, but your heart's always going to be longing for that person. So that was for specific people, apparently. Then we have traditions and stories here. All right, they're saying also look back at past times where people went through pandemics, where they went through plagues and things like that. See what was done. All right, the Balaphon and the Cora are coming through. That usually means traditions and old stories from long ago. Find out ways that people survived through pandemics, thrived. The first thing that popped in my head was the arts, you know, and things like that. Farming. And so they're saying, like, and also, you know, there's beauty and harmony all around you is also being said. So they're also saying, don't focus so hard on the pandemic, okay? Do something to distract yourself. There's beauty and harmony all around you. So why focus on something negative? And I hate this camera at this angle. Why is it making my nose look flat? I'm sorry. Oops. I'll leave it. Okay, that's me being in my vanity. I'll stop. All right, so we have Joan Don Wolosa Don, break the chains. Yes, they're saying something has become an addiction or an obsession. To break free, you only have to change your focus. They're saying we are obsessing over this now, people. People are not traveling. People are scared to do things. People are scared to speak, to hug, to do anything right now. We're all chained. And you guys see the picture, we're all like enslaved and chained to the idea of the pandemic. And they're saying it's almost becoming an obsession, at least in the States. And we need to focus our energy somewhere else, all right? Change the energy. Yeah, this is an abundant time. I know that. That there is, this is also a time where a lot of people are going to find abundance is coming in. So you'll be able to do more for the planet, for your family, just in general. Okay? That's not for everybody. That's some of us. And I said us because I'm planning to claim some of that abundance, some of that prosperity. Trust and believe. Lastly, we got Triba. Your soul tribe is being called in. Trust. Okay? So, that's another message that's specific to certain people. Just trust that the people that are calling you, that are writing you, that are wanting to be around you, that you're feeling a kinship with is a part of your soul family, your soul tribe, and you can trust them. They're not, you know, they don't mean you any harm. They mean you well. And possibly can be the crew of people that you go outside and you do healing work on the planet, or you uplift humanity by doing workshops together, whatever the case may be. All the good. All right. The ancestor deck wanted to come out. I'm going to pull a few cards, then I'm going to get up. I want to move a little bit. You can follow me. I'm not teaching. Not teaching today. I'm just dancing in gratitude. And the steps are very easy. You can follow me, or you can do your own thing. I'm using a song that I love from Bombay Jazz National. Y'all gonna love them too by the time y'all get through with me, because every day I listen to at least one of them songs. I'm sorry, I do. All right, song I'm using today reminds me of home. Reminds me of of an old love. Yeah. So I'm gonna dance in gratitude and thanks that I'm still alive and that my loved ones are still alive. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Come on. All right, so I'm getting great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So start to connect to source, y'all. And I don't know why it's doing that. Are we gonna stay bright like this? Okay. Sometimes I think my energy is like, and so the camera picks up on that. I don't know. I don't know. Tori. Yeah, I have a twin in here with me. If you catch a glimpse of her on the camera, please don't judge me. Her hair is like half done, half not done. All right. So yeah, it's time to connect to source. Pray. Pray. And I meant to do that to cover myself before I got on this live. They've been telling me I haven't been doing a little quick words of protection for me and my collective. But they're telling me just keep going. I'm good right now. They got me. But from now on, I will be doing that. Trust in the unknown. So yeah, that's what you're going to end up having to do. Is just trust that, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next year or tomorrow or whatever. But, you know, I'm being moved to do this or go here or go there and just do it. I got two more for you. Hermit. Retreat and recharge. There's a lot that's going to be coming in for a lot of us in the next coming years, where if you are not like well rested, eating well, kind of healthy, you're going to be drained and you're not going to be able to handle the responsibilities, because most of my collective are light bringers that don't know it or light bringers that know it. So that message is for those of us that know it, okay, that have been doing the work already. Rest and recharge. My whole collective is always busy. Every time I come online, they're either doing a workshop, they're doing a live, they're sharing their knowledge, they're giving advice, they're putting wisdom on their pages, they're always doing, moving, myself included. But yeah, if we don't retreat and recharge, the work that we have to do to heal this planet, we are going to be exhausted and drained. So this is a good time to go into hermit mode. I'm seeing like November, December. Calm your energy down a little bit and try to go within. All right, and just replenish. They probably won't listen to me. Y'all probably not gonna listen to me. Y'all gonna keep on pushing, but just don't say Amina didn't warn you when you're burnt out. Lastly, embrace the energy of peace. This is a medicine shield, the broken arrow. All right, and it's saying that there's some issues going on in some of our lives, and right now they're saying right now it's time to make peace. Life is too short. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Somebody could be here today and not be here tomorrow. So if there's anybody that you have a broken arrow with, which means like broken connection or whatever, just embrace the energy of peace and reach out and make peace and try to mend and heal these things, because they're just saying you're going to end up having regrets for the rest of your life, because you never know. You never know. Okay? And lastly, the oracle. Okay? Wait for important information. Listen to your ancestors. Listen to source. Pretty much that's what I'm getting. And ground yourself to the earth. Connect to Mama Earth. Big time. Oops, I almost put that in wet stuff. Okay. Last but not least, before I get up. Because I'm in the energy of gratitude today. A lot of you have been very nice and kind in your donations to me. People not even getting readings, just sending me money, blessing me. Money is a form of love. And I love to give love and I love to be loved. So I want to show y'all some gratitude. You know who you are if you got a reading this week, if you sent a donation for one, you just wanted to hit me up with something just because you love me. Wow, okay. Some cards just jumped out for you. One, we got this here. This is soulmate energy, twin flame energy. So y'all got, just be patient, because somebody fly is coming, or you already with somebody that's really the one for you, okay? Or you know who they are, but it hasn't come together yet. It's coming, okay? It's coming. That's your blessing for blessing me. My guides are like, we got you. If you've been looking for love, we're gonna bring it in, okay? I wish they do that for me. My love life has been right now. Anyway, okay. Now that's something for Mina at midnight, not now. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. We got King of Pentacles. So some of you out there, some of my masculine energies, it could be a woman or man, but you have a masculine energy. If you were worried about finances, my spirit guides are like, we're going to bless you. You're going to be stable. You're going to be abundant. You're about to have some money coming in where you're just going to feel real good. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and we got somebody coming in with a message of love. So yes, my lovelies, there's some love coming in. The thing is, though, you have to be careful. Either the person's coming with something sincere and it's going to be very, very, like, romantic and stuff, or they're coming with some pie in the sky BS that you got to look through, look at, like, and make sure it's real, okay? And they're not trying to bamboozle you. I already been bamboozled this year. I'm not trying to let nobody fool me again. So, yeah, any bubble offers that come in, I am going to probably be looking like, are you real? Okay, but they're saying you should trust it because we're getting Ten of Pentacles energy, okay? So this person's coming through. They want to have a family life with you. They see abundance with you. They see stability, especially prosperity, financial abundance and stuff like that. So this energy here, the Five of Cups, where you're like longing for something, you know, in this position, you're like, oh boy, I miss so-and-so, or I sure wish I had this person, or I wish I had this energy around me, or this job, or this life, or this home. You're no longer going to be in that energy, okay? So get out of it. If you are in a funk right now, get out of that energy, because Spirit is moving you on to something better, okay? So trust you're being led to better, bigger and better things, alrighty? And that was my message for my lovelies. You know who you are. So now I'm going to do a little dance. Just follow me. Y'all know me. Dancer for life. That's how it gets down. So, the song I'm going to use, I don't know why my remote is acting stupid right now. And Tori, I'm going to be right there. So you're going to either sit down or move. You're going to dance. Well, there's a 4-bedroom house, girl. You could go walk in a circle somewhere else. All right. My oodles and noodles. Fix your face. I'm looking all mad. I'm gonna give you my soup because I know you want it. All right. So let's dance. And you could, like I said, this is not a class. I'm just dancing in gratitude, you know, for being alive, for the family and friends that I have that are still, you know, on this planet thriving. I want to send love out to those who are transitioning, who are passed on. I want to invite everybody who has had someone pass on, write their name in the comments, whether they passed on from COVID or natural passing. One thing that we are forgetting to do as a community, whereas the ancestors are saying traditions, old traditions. We don't call out the names of our loved ones. They pass on, and it's almost like, we put a picture up on Facebook, RIP, but you got to speak their names. So I'm going to speak the names of my loved ones, and then we're going to dance. Don't mind me. My battery must be dying in my remote because this is acting real stupid right now. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to say my names and my people who have passed on. Of course, I can't name everybody, but the ones who were near and dear to me. Grandmommy, granddaddy, that's my father's mother and father. Grandma, Gamby and grandpa, that's my mom's mother and father. Uncle Jerry, my mother's brother. I'm calling out your names so that your energies know that you're still remembered, that you have not been forgotten. Kamadi Denny Zulu, Alice Denny Zulu, Auntie Alice, as I called her. Really missed their energy. Oh my God, learned so much from them. Ugh. Kwame Azaleas Ross, Special Bond, Derek Ties, one of my greatest friends, Regina Hill, Myra Scott. I went through my rites of passage with Myra Scott as my guide. It is through her, Shrine of Mayat, that I learned everything I know about crystals. It's where I got my first reading from someone who looked at me and pointed me out of everybody that was sitting there and said, your eyes. And I was like, me? What? She's like, your eyes. You have to look people in the eye when you talk to them. She said, you have like tiger energy, tiger eyes. And I never forgot that. Never forgot that. Because I used to be afraid to look people in the eyes, because when I did, they would always be confused as to what the meaning was behind them. And people would be like, why are you looking at me like that? And I'd be like, what? I didn't get it. But I get it now. All right. So follow me. We're going to dance to Dog Now. If Tori lets me be great. I don't know if Tokwasi is going to let me be great or not. Again, for those getting on late, this is pink lemonade Kool-Aid. I'm not getting drunk up in here with my daughter. Oh. All right, Tor. You can stay there. We're going to do a quick spin around. Hope y'all don't get dizzy. Oh, you leaving? She said, I'm not. She said, I didn't sign up for this. Okay. Well, don't open the door on me then, because you end up hitting me upside my head on my back. So here we go. Let's dance to Dog Now. You can watch me. I don't care. I'm in my zone right now. Now I am going to lock it, because I don't want to get hit upside the head with the door. That would not be... It's not cute. Okay. Should be able to follow though. Even if you sit in one of the arms. They could give it thanks. Play with the energies. Heart chakra. love dancing with my ancestors. I miss the drums though. Namaste. Thank you guys. Hope you got something from that. Peace and blessings and all that good stuff.